Hello, my name is Bengal.
And I'm Bingo, and along with my partner, we're two lowly coal miners who have been working in the mines ever since we were very little kids. And recently, we decided that there needs to be a change in our nation. Too long have we relied on non-renewable, dirty sources of energy like coal, oil, and natural gas. The coal mines not only emit large amounts of CO2 and other harmful pollutants, but they can also cause deadly accidents. Dad right there, that's bad.
But it doesn't have to be this way. When we left the coal mines, we thought of an idea that could save all those poor kids, pressuring our government to switch to a cleaner energy source like nuclear, solar, wind, or geothermal. This could prevent kids from having to work in coal mines and could allow them to live their lives being able to acquire a proper education.
Now you might be wondering, what agenda should we push? What resource are we going to suggest we use? This is why we're going to show you the many sources that are non-renewable and renewable so you can make your own judgment and we can prove our point.
Welcome to our different energy sources from the Green Miners. I'm Bengal.
And I'm Dingle. Here are our three non-renewable sources that I'm going to discuss. First up is coal, which is the second largest global energy source. It is most used for fuel for electricity generation and releases CO2, lead, mercury, SO2, NOx, and other harmful air pollutants. Next up is oil, which is the largest source of energy in the US. It is primarily used for gasoline and fuel oil. It releases CO2 and damages the environment through mining.
It also can damage the environment through oil spills, which can kill millions of different organisms in the oceans.
And finally, it's natural gas. Its primary use is for heating, cooking, and industrial processes. Even if it's the cleanest fossil fuel out of the three, it still releases a large amount of CO2, which is why we want to diminish its use.
Alright, this is our renewable sources. These are sources that can be used endlessly and we cannot get rid of their supply. There are three ones we're going to talk about, and these all apply to the NC specifically. There's solar, which can be used basically anywhere. It harnesses the sun's power using photovoltaic cells to generate electricity. It's the most abundant energy source as it's literally everywhere. The second is wind. It's actually the largest renewable source. It actually takes up around 10% of our energy production, and it uses wind turbines to spin a turbine, which generates electricity. We can also utilize onshore wind power, which is pretty good for NC because we have a lot of shorelines. Third is hydropower. It's about 5% of U.S. power generation. It uses moving water to spin a turbine, generate electricity. Pretty useful. Thank you for listening to our presentation.
Liberal!
Excuse me?
I said liberal. You heard me right.
Who do you think you are?
I'm glad you asked.
Good morning. My name is Hunter Fisher O'Connell, and I love coal. Reasons you might be asking me? Stupid liberal. Well, it's because coal is reliable. Coal has always been here, and it keeps Americans employed. Like, what has the sun ever done for me? I hardly know them. As a member of the Republican Party, I require independence. I require economic growth. I require affordability. Though these innovations are so great and magical, I just don't see myself changing my ways.
Excuse me. I'm Chrissy Sissington Lissington III. And shut up, I think you need to take this very strongly worded letter and give it to your governor. I think that Mother Nature is very nice, and we should do our best to protect her. Employment won't even miss that. I'd rather go to protests and accomplish absolutely nothing, because Congress isn't even in session the time I go. As a member of the Democratic Party, I feel it necessary to enforce government mandates on all Americans in order to mitigate climate change and make sure the environment is taken care of.
You might have noticed something. Both sides are absolutely atrocious at fighting their point. This is why we must be able to find a middle ground.
We need a solution that will replace non-renewable energy sources at such a pace that unemployment in the United States will still be stable.
This is why we reference Mark Z. Jacobson in our solution of transporting North Carolina into a 100% renewable state. He recommends the main integration being through wind and hydropower near North Carolina's coast because of its advantageous geographical location.
We plan to reach out to politicians such as Frank Pallone, who is the ranking member of the House Energy and Commerce Committee. He will help us by helping pass our legislation in the House, possibly pushing it to the national scale. This way, we can all dig for a greener future.